magandang araw po sa ating lahat wherever you are right now all over the world. So you're welcome in our 2 p.m. membership orientation meeting. So I'll be your speaker for this evening. So I am Officer in Charge on Navigational Watch, J. Mark Anuta, and I'm as well an Associate Financial Planner under the AFP or Associate Financial Planner of the Philippines. So I'm 25 years old. I'm a former Marine officer. Hindi na po ako active ngayon. Full-time na po ako dito sa Img Business. I'm an associate financial planner as well, a licensed financial educator, and one of the chief executive officers or Img CEOs. So, sino ba si Img? So, nagtataka ka siguro, bakit ka in-invite? At sino ba tong Img or International Marketing Group? So, Img or International Marketing Group, we're one of the biggest and the fastest growing financial services companies in the Philippines. So yung ginagawa namin is tumutulong kami to all of the Filipinos, not only here in the Philippines, but also sa abroad, land-based or sea-based man. Tinutulungan namin how to save and invest properly for the future. And with that, we have a lot of companies na connected sa IMG which will help you execute yung mga learnings nyo dito. Our main headquarters is located at 9th floor Kings Court Building 1, Chino Roses Avenue, Makati City. Okay? So our global campaign for financial education is 30M by 30 or the 30 million financially educated Filipinos by 2030. So kung nagtataka ka, bakit ka nandito, in-invite ka, you are part of our financial education movement. Tuturuan po namin kayo dito how to save and invest and to build your financial future. Okay? So, dito naman sa IMG, we have a lot of financial centers kasi global nga tayo, di ba? So, we have a financial center in Paris, we have in Milan, we have in Belgium, in London, Barcelona, Hong Kong, Singapore, different countries. As long as merong OFWs, meron po tayong mga financial center dyan. And this book, etong libro po na nandito, This is the Secret to Saving and Building Your Future. Ito po yung book na sinishare namin dito sa IMG because this book will really change your life. Share ko lang sa inyo, I read this book while I was still on board nung ako ay seaman pa. And this book really changed my life na parang kinakausap ako ng libro na to. And this book really taught me how to save and invest properly for my future, since for us seafarers, hindi masyadong tinuturo sa amin yung proper financial planning. So ano ba yung pag-uusapan natin for today? It's all about this book, kung ano yung natutunan ko sa libro na to. Are you ready? So stay put lang po kayo dyan, no? Because mag-aaral po tayo. So financial education is not just for the wealthy, it's for everyone. So, pag-usapan natin for today is yung laman ng book, which is Building Your Future and Taking Control of Your Money. Pero ano bang ibig sabihin ng taking control of your money? Most of our decisions naapektuhan po ng pera. If we want to send our kids to college, usually gusto natin yung pinaka-the best na college. Pero minsan napakamahal. We want to go on a vacation, but we cannot actually go to a vacation kasi nga magastos. So we are controlled by money, right? So in order for you to really have financial freedom, time freedom, we should be the one to take control of our money so that we can have the best choices in life, especially for us and our family. So ngayon, meron tayong tinatawag na building a solid financial foundation. Ito yung unang natutunan ko sa book na iyon. So ano ba itong building a solid financial foundation? Building a solid financial foundation is like building a house. So, ilatag natin lahat, proper healthcare, life protection, debt management, emergency fund, and building up of investment. Lahat po ito, maganda pong investment to. Yung healthcare, yung life protection, yung emergency fund, at saka investment. Pero pag hindi po tama yung pagkasunod-sunod natin ng ating mga investment, doon po tayo nagkakaproblema. Bakit? Let me teach you. Balik tayo dito sa proper healthcare. So ano ba yung proper healthcare? before anything else, before ka mag-start mag-invest, unahin mo muna yung proper healthcare mo. Kumbaga, sa bahay, nakakita na ba kayo ng bahay na bubong yung inuna? Of course, not. 'Di ba? Or none. Kasi usually, pag nagbi-build ka ng bahay, anong inuuna? Yung foundation, yung sahig. And that's proper healthcare because most of us, especially sa amin mga seafarers and OFWs, inuuna namin yung investment before proper healthcare. Anong nangyayari? Kung puro tayo invest sa lupa, bahay, sasakyan, and etc., those investments are really good. Don't get me wrong. Pero, if ever na magkasakit tayo, anong nangyayari? Lahat ng investment na yon, nabibenta natin. Bakit? Wala tayong pambayad sa ospital. That's why proper healthcare is very important na pag meron kang sariling health card, if ever na magkasakit ka, yung health card yung magbabayad sa ospital at hindi ikaw. That's why healthcare is a must before you start investing. Another thing, yung life protection or sabihin na natin life insurance. Alam niyo po ba dati, I am very, very allergic sa life insurance. Sino ba yung allergic sa life insurance dyan? No? So, kaway-kaway sa inyo. So, me too. As a seafarer, especially pag nasa, pag nasa mga malls sa Manila, no? Pag seaman ka or OFW ka, makaka-relate ka nito. Alam talaga nila pag bagong uwi ka ng Pilipinas, no? Parang isasampal na sa mukha mo yung mga life insurance. But for me, before, hindi kasi na-explain sa akin. But when I attended this kind of seminar, sabi ko, napaka-importante pala ng life insurance. Wala lang nag-explain sa akin, buti na lang tinuruan ako ni IMG. Gaano ba ka-importante yung life insurance, Jay? If you're a breadwinner to your family, if you love your family, kung kukunin ni Lord ikaw, since ikaw yung breadwinner, hindi natin alam yung panahon eh. Example, kukunin ako ni Lord. What will happen to my family? Gutom, kahirapan, and most probably, baka mabaon pa sila sa utang. Yung mga utang natin na iniiwan, nasasalupo ng family yan. And doon napapasok yung kahalagahan ng life insurance. What do we want for our family? Especially pag nag-aaral pa yung mga anak natin, maliliit pa yung mga bata. The best way to replace your income is by having a life insurance. Sigurado po yan. Garantisado po yan. Pag kinuha tayo ni Lord, merong may iwan sa family natin. Meron tayong legacy na tinatawag. That's the importance of life insurance. Okay? So before ka mag-invest, you should have your own life insurance. And i-manage natin yung mga utang natin. Mahirap kasi nag-i-invest tayo, pero yung mga utang natin hindi pa pala clear. But don't get me wrong, merong dalawang klase ng utang. Good debts and bad debts. Unahin natin yung bad debts. Ano ba yung bad debts? Yung bad debts, yun yung mga utang na wala namang balik na pera sa'yo. One time, nangutang ako, no? Para sa gadget. You know what? Ang hirap palang bayaran, no? Nangutang ako for cellphone or laptop. Ang hirap niyang bayaran. And wala pang bumabalik na pera sa'yo. And for me, that I consider a bad debt. So, kailan ba nagiging good yung mangutang? Nagiging good yung mangutang if nangungutang ka for the sole purpose na yung utang mo is ini-invest mo or merong balik na pera sa'yo. So that we consider a good debt. Pag nangungutang ka, pang-invest for education, or most probably you'll start a business, merong balik na pera, then we consider that a good debt. Okay? And of course, dapat meron tayong emergency fund. This would be one of the most trending topic for year 2019 and 2020. And right now, 2021. Maraming nagulat, biglang nagkaroon ng COVID-19 pandemic, maraming kumpanyang nagsara, maraming business na nagsara, at maraming nawalan ng trabaho. Ang malungkot lang po, wala po tayong emergency fund. Ano po ba itong emergency fund? Itong emergency fund, ito yung itinatabi natin na at least 3 to 6 months of your income. Example, income mo 10,000 per month, at least 60,000 meron kang naitatabi sa bangko o kung saan mo ilalagay yan. At least, if ever na magkaroon man ng sakuna, nawalan tayo ng trabaho, hindi tayo nakasakay agad ng barko, pag sa OFW naman, hindi tayo nakalipad ka agad, di na-approve yung kontrata natin, at least meron tayong aatrasan. Meron tayong emergency fund. Okay? So, yung emergency fund, kadalasan po sa mga Pinoy, wala pong emergency fund. Ang Pinoy, marami pong emergency. But unfortunately, wala po tayong emergency fund at hindi natin mabiblame yung sarili natin, pati yung parents natin kasi hindi naman tinuturo sa school yung emergency fund. But nandito si IMG, tinuturuan ka about how to have your emergency fund, so you should execute after this training. Okay? And pinaka-last na yung investments. Siguro sasabihin mo, Jay, alam mo ba, pumunta ako dito sa seminar na to para matuto about investment. Pero bakit last yung investment? Ang daming nauna. Ganito kasi nangyayari. Most of the Filipinos, inuuna yung investments. Mutual funds, stocks, sakyan, bahay, kotse, lupa, and everything, no? Jewelries, gadgets. So don't get me wrong, all of those investment, maganda yon. At gusto natin yon. Sino ba namang ayaw magkaroon ng sasakyan? Sino ba namang ayaw magkaroon ng sariling bahay? Pero yung tamang pagkasunod-sunod ng investment, yung sinasabi ko kanina, yun yung pinaka-importante. Nag-invest tayo sa bahay, nag-invest tayo sa lupa, nag-invest tayo sa sasakyan, or etc. Kung ano pa mang investment yan. If ever lang na magkasakit tayo or mawalan tayo ng trabaho, meron tayong aatrasan. Yung investment natin, hindi natin ibebenta ng mura. Yung mga lupa natin, hindi natin ibebenta ng palugi because meron tayong aatrasan. Meron tayong proper building of our solid financial foundation. Okay? Ayun. So, like building a house, that's how we build our solid financial foundation. Ngayon, dito naman sa building our solid financial foundation, we need to understand how can we start investing kung yung income natin ay hindi sapat. Problema po yun eh. Paano ako makakapag-invest, Sir Jay? Yung expenses po namin sa bahay, 15,000. 10,000 lang po yung sahod ko. Ayun. So, mahirap talaga yan. So, that's why it's either you lower your expenses or you find another good source of income o part-time income. Share ko din mamaya if ever you want a part-time income. Okay? So, paano ba natin, since meron na tayong plano, meron na tayong nakikitang way in order to build our solid financial foundation, but how do we create it? How do we start with our plan? Dito na papasok yung ating X-curve principle. At dito ko lang din natutunan sa IMG ito. Paano? So, sa X-curve principle, merong dalawang linya sa buhay natin. Yung red is the responsibility line, yung ating responsibilidad. And the blue naman is yung ating money line, yung ating kapirahan. So, habang bata pa tayo, usually wala pa tayong savings kasi marami pa tayong responsibility. And at the same time, maraming pinagagastusan. And we're just starting in life. Malaki yung responsibility, maliit pa yung sahod. So technically, nahihirapan tayong mag-ipon or hindi talaga tayo nakakapag-ipon. Pero later on, pag tumanda na kasi tayo, dapat yung goal natin ay magkaroon tayo ng big savings. Kasi right now, bata pa tayo, usually di tayo nakakapag-ipon kasi lahat napupunta dito. Food, shelter, clothing, education, health, debts, and loans. And lahat po ito nanggagaling sa active income. Ano ba tong active income, Jay? Ngayon ko lang narinig yan. Yung active income, this is a type of income wherein kailangan mo talaga magbanat ng buto, magtatrabaho ka 8 to 5 or kung ano man yung shift mo everyday, you need to work 8 hours a day para magkaroon ka ng pera or sahod. And that is active income. Yung goal kasi natin, pag tumanda na tayo, is dapat magkaroon tayo ng passive income. Ano naman itong passive income, Jay? This is the type of income that will work for you kahit tulog ka. Meaning, dito sa active income, ikaw ay nagtatrabaho para sa pera. Dito naman sa passive income, baliktad. Yung pera yung nagtatrabaho para sa'yo. Bakit natin kailangan yan, Jay? Because, bakit? Pagtanda ba natin, hindi ka na ba kakain? You need food. Bahay, no? Clothing, education ng mga bata kung meron pa nag-aaral. And yung mga utang natin. Usually, pag matanda na tayo, dapat debt-free na tayo dyan. And pinakamalaking gastos natin, when we grow old is yung health. Kung kailan tayo tumanda, dito pa naglabasan yung mga pangmayaman talaga na sakit. Yung mga diabetes, arthritis, yung mga tisnen, marami yan sila. So that's why you need to prepare for that. And the sad part is, pag tumanda na tayo, hindi na po tayo pwedeng i-employ ng ating mga employer. Kailangan na po nating magpaalam sa pagtatrabaho. Okay? So that's why we need to create passive income. Habang meron ka pang active income, working ka pa, active ka pa, nakakagalaw ka pa, yung goal mo dapat is to create a passive income. Okay? At sa buhay ng tao pala, share ko na rin, merong if sa gitna, sa word na life. Ito yung mga dalawang scenario na pwedeng mangyari sa atin. Letter A, what if I die too soon? What if kunin ako ng maaga ni Lord? At hindi natin alam yan, no? Siya lang nakakaalam yan, di ba? Or letter B, what if I live too long? Gusto naman natin to, mabuhay ng mahaba, di ba? We want to grow old with our family. Okay? So, if we die too soon, yung solusyon natin dyan is yung tinatawag natin na life insurance. Yung tinuro ko kanina. Di ba? So, you should protect your family with insurance. So, protect your family with insurance or income replacement. Pag kunin tayo ni Lord, si insurance yung papalit sa atin. Yung money from the insurance. Okay? And what if we live too long? We should protect yourself through investments or living on interest. Ito na po yung passive income. Okay? So, ang tanong po natin, how do we make money work for us? Paano ba tayo makakapag-create ng passive income? So, yun yung tanong natin ngayon. So, in order to create passive income, we can use the rule of 72 or the power of compounding interest, which is discovered by yours truly, our lolo, Albert Einstein. So I know you are familiar with him. And actually, this formula, itong rule of 72, this has been dubbed the 8th wonder of the world. Bakit? Napakaganda ng formula na to. At ito yung sikreto ng mayayaman. So gusto ba nating malaman yun, yung sikreto ng mayayaman? So here it is. So according to rule of 72, dividing the number 72 by the interest rate of your savings or investment will give you the estimated number of years it will take your money to double. So example, para mas maintindihan natin, you open a savings account in the bank. So, if you open a savings account in the bank, and let's say yung bank is, let's say 10,000 pesos, and yung bank is giving you 1% interest rate. So, 72 divided by 1 is equals to 72 years. Anong 72 years? After 72 years po, magdodoble yung pera mo. And you know what? Yung 1%, hindi na po nangyayari yan ngayon. Bakit? Ilan na ba yung binibigay ng bangko ngayon? 0.25%. Less than 1% pa po yung binibigay ng bangko. So technically, hindi po 72 years yan. Actually, ano po yan? 288 years bago magdoble yung pera mo sa bangko. And you know what? You're actually losing money in the bank over time. Pag nakatambay lang yung pera mo sa bangko, you are losing money. What? The bangko is giving you less than 1% and the inflation rate is 5%. And you know what? You're losing money technically in the bank. So where should I put my money? Don't get me wrong, I'm not against bank. Because bank is good for business. Me, myself, I'm using bank. Okay? So, actually, let's say yung bank nag-offer sa'yo. Sabi niya, Jade, andito si Miss Jade, si SMD Jade. Sabi niya kay Jade, Jade, maglagay ka ng pera sa akin. Bibigyan kita ng 4%. Time deposit. So, wag mo lang withdrawin. Okay? So, let's say at age 29, si Jade naglagay ng 100K. Yung 100,000 niya at age 47 is nagiging 200,000. Kasi ano yun 4% 4%. 72 divided by 4, that is 18 years. 18 years, magdo-double yung pera mo. So at age 65, si Jade meron ng 400K. Ang tanong ko, at age 65, senior citizen, malaki na ba yung 400,000 for you? Considering the inflation rate? Kasi ang bilis magmahal ng mga bilihin eh. So technically, if you will compute it, yung 400K na yan, 400,000, kulang na yan sa'yo. Okay? So kulang na yung 400,000. And you know what? If you will put your money in the bank, pagtalikod mo, nilalagay nila yan sa 8%. And you don't know that. Kasi hindi naman nila sinasabi yan. So this is the business of the bank. Lagay ka ng pera mo, 100,000, kaso pagtalikod ni Jade, yung pera niya, nilagay ni bangko sa 8%. Yung pera mo sa bangko, hindi po nakapadlock yan. Ine-invest ng bangko yan. At magkano yung kinikita nila? Let's look at this. At age 29, meron kang 100,000 na nilagay. At age 38, 200,000. 47, 400,000. 56, 800,000. Age 65, 1.6 million. Kasi every 9 years nagdodoble yung pera eh. So, 1.6 million minus 400,000. Binalik niya yung 400,000 sa'yo, di ba? So, what's left in the bank? 1.2 million. So, yun yung ginagamit ng bangko for operational expenses, pangbayad sa teller, pangbayad sa CQ, and etc. And business expansion. Kaya malimit ka lang makikita ng bangkong nalulugi. Why? Because they know how to play with your money. And you know what? Hindi lang po 8% yung alam nila. Meron din silang alam na 12%. So 72 divided by 12, that is 6. Tignan nyo po yung difference if your money will double every 6 years. So, see, 6.4 million pesos yung kinikita ng bangko sa pera mo. Ilang depositor po yan? Si Jade pa lang po yan. Siya pa lang po mag-isa. And 6.4 million, 6 million, that's a very big difference. So that's how money works. At hindi po tinuturo sa eskwelahan yan, unfortunately. But dito sa IMG, dito po natin natututunan itong the power of compounding interest. What if you can find this 12%? Yun yung tanong eh. Saan ba nakalagay itong 12% na to? So actually guys, we need to get a backtrack. Ano bang nangyari? Bakit ang liit ng interest rate sa bangko? Maganda pa bang mag-invest sa bangko? Or pang savings na lang talaga siya? Ngayon, dito sa bangko kasi, 1984, industrial age, napakalaki ng interest rate sa bangko. 20%. But you know what? As time goes on, especially right now, 2008 up to 2020, bumagsak ng less than 1% yung interest rate sa bangko. Diba? We are in the information age. The age of technology na kung saan sa isang iglap lang, pwede kang mag-send ng pera. So what's the point of giving a lot of interest rate? Okay? Sa panahon ng lolo't lola natin, malaki yung interest rate sa kanila. But right now for us, is napakaliit na. So you need to find another platform to invest your money, not in the bank. Because in the bank, you're technically losing money without you even seeing it. Okay? Yan, less than 1%. So, where to put your money? Actually, there are two institutions where you can put your money. Legal. Legal, ha? So, number one, you can put your money in the bank as a depositor. So, sa bank naman, pag nilalagay mo yung pera mo dito as savings account, ina-invest ni bank yan. Government securities, commercial papers, stocks and equities, retail loans, yung credit cards, house car, business loans, and real estate. So I myself, an investor in real estate, and yung mga banks, nagpapalend sila ng pera to loan you a house. No? Yung sa akin kasi condo. No? So if you're investing in real estate, mga bangko yung nagpe-finance niyan. So technically, after you invest in the bank or you put your money in the bank, in-invest ni bangko yan dito at kumikita siya ng roughly 12%. But you know what? There's another financial institution kung saan pwede mong ilagay yung pera mo. And that is the mutual funds. Ang mutual funds po, pag naglagay ka ng pera mo dito, ang tawag sa pera mo ay investment. At ang tawag sa iyo ay shareholder. Ang laki ng difference, di ba? Pag dito, savings account lang, ipon lang. Dito, depositor ka lang. Pero dito, ang tawag sa pera mo, investment. At pag sinabi natin investment, you are expecting a return on investment or ROI. At isa ka pang shareholder. Anong ibig sabihin yan? Meron kang nagiging party ka or nagkakaroon ka ng share sa malalaking companies in the Philippines just like Jollibee, Ayala, SM, and etc. And magkano yung ibabalik ng bangko sa iyo after niyang kumita ng 12%, 'di ba? Negative 1%. Pero dito po sa mutual funds, kung anong kinita niya, edi yun din yung kinita mo, 12%. So that is just a representation. So which is better? I don't need to ask you this question kasi alam natin which is better. But for the sake of everyone, I will ask you this question. Saan mas maganda maglagay ng pera? Sa bangko or sa mutual funds? I leave you that decision. Okay? So gains realized by investors upon redemption of their shares in a mutual fund have been excluded in the January 1, 1998. Actually, to sum it up, yung mutual funds po, wala pong tax yan. Tax exempted po yan. Etong sa bank po, meron pong tinatawag dito na tax. Okay? Dito naman sa mutual funds, excluded po to sa personal tax because of the Republic Act 8424 or the the Tax Reform Act of 1997. Okay? So, walang tax. Dito may tax. Maliit na bigay, may tax pa. Dito naman sa mutual funds, wala. So Jay, ano ba yung mutual funds? Ito yung mutual funds. Ganito yung nangyayari inside the mutual funds. Sa bangko kasi pagkalagay mo ng pera mo, edi tapos na yon. Dito naman sa mutual funds, meron siyang tinatawag na workflow. So example, ikaw to. At hindi lang ikaw mag-isa to kasi marami kayong mag-i-invest sa mutual funds. So yung pera na yon ay ipupool yon or iipunin at ilalagay yon dito sa fund house. Ito namang fund house, magtatalaga siya or mag-a-appoint siya ng fund manager which is siya yung expert in the stock trading. So ito naman si fund manager will trade our funds and to invest in securities like stocks, bonds, and this blue chip company in the Philippine Stock Exchange. Example, itong Meralco, BDO, Jollibee, Pure Gold, BPI, Ayala Land, Mega World, GMA, Petron, etc. So, ina-invest ni fund manager yan at syempre later on, kikita yan. Yun yung ibabalik sa iyo, returns. At will be passed back to you in the form of dividends or dividendo or yung rise of shares. So, tandaan natin ito yung workflow ng ating mutual funds at magandang mag-invest dito guys. Okay? Share ko mamaya later on how to start with it. So, if you would look at it, meron tayong tinatawag dito na wealth calculator. So I really love this calculator because kinakalculate nito yung pagyaman natin. Example, si Juan, meron siyang 1,000 pesos. You know what? Yung 1,000 pesos ni Juan, if ilalagay ni Juan yan sa 4%, yung 1,000 pesos sa every month na savings. So kung every month meron kang 1,000 pesos, so ilan yan yearly? 12,000 per year kasi 12 months. Kung ilalagay mo lang sa 4% interest rate yan, after 5 years, 66,000 lang po yan. And after 35 years, you're still not a millionaire sa 1,000 pesos mo every month. Malapit na, pero still not. But you know what? If yung 1,000 pesos po, ilalagay mo sa 12%, which is pwedeng-pwede sa mutual funds, actually, after 30 years, you're already a millionaire. That's 3,052,010 pesos. So this is just a sample computation. May vary, no? Merong differences yan. This is not a guaranteed table. Pero malapit-lapit dito. And what if gusto mong bilisan? Actually, pwede mo namang bilisan eh. Yung 5,000 mo, ilagay mo sa 12%. Actually, after 10 years, that's already 1.1 million. So you can do whatever you want with your 1.1 million. Pwede ka mag-start ng sarili mong business, bilhin mo yung dream car, yung dream house mo. 1.1 million is a really good sum of money for just span of 10 years with just 5,000 per month. Now, the good thing is nakakaipon ka na at the same time yung pera mo invested pa. So it should be bigger. So a disclaimer lang, this is for illustrative purposes only and not indicative of any investment. Past performance is no guarantee of future results. Okay? So pay yourself first. Ano ba yung magandang formula, Jay? Since I really wanted to start to invest, gusto ko nang makapag-ipon. Ano ba yung magandang strategy? Ano ba yung magandang formula? So right now, we're teaching the pay yourself first or the abundant formula. So ang ganda ng abundance formula or the abundant formula. So abundansya. So ano ba to? Yung income natin, bawasan natin ng tithes, 20% savings equals 70% yung ating expenses tsaka lifestyle. Most of us kasi sa mga Pinoy, usually after ng sahod, bawasan ng expenses, if ever lang na merong matira, which is in all cases, I've experienced this before, is wala talagang natitira, dun lang mag-i-invest. But you know what? Mali po yun. Gagawin natin yung income natin, bawasan natin ng tithes, depende kung sa church or sa charity mo ibibigay. Ang pinaka-purpose lang po niyan is, of course, pag puno na yung baso, i-share natin sa iba para ma-refill naman tayo. And yung savings natin, kurutin na natin yung 20%. Example, yung sahod mo is 10,000. Yung 1,000 for your tithes or charity. At yung 2,000 naman is for your savings. Yung 7,000, yun na po yung mga expenses plus lifestyle. Okay? So if we will follow that formula, you will really feel or makaka-receive ka talaga ng abundance in your life and of course for your family as well. So ngayon, since kanina tinuro ko rin sa inyo about healthcare before anything else na mag-i-invest ka. So what is the best healthcare or health maintenance organization, HMO? Familiar po ba kayo sa mga health card? Familiar po ba kayo sa PhilHealth? PhilHealth po is an HMO or health maintenance organization which is privatized and government as well, no? Parang alam ko ano yun may private and with the government as well, coordination with the government. So what is the best healthcare then or health maintenance organization? Aside sa PhilHealth, meron po tayong actually dalawang type ng healthcare sa Pilipinas. We have the short-term healthcare. Ito yung pinaka-common na healthcare sa Pilipinas, itong short-term. Bakit? Usually, itong short-term, binibigay ito sa mga empleyado. So, are you a call center agent? Or are you working in other country right now, OFW? Most probably, you have a short-term healthcare. So, itong short-term healthcare, just like Coco Life, Fortune Care, IntelliCare, you're familiar with that one? Insular Healthcare, FWD, Sun Life Canada, etc. Ito po ay mga short-term healthcare lamang. Anong ibig sabihin ng short-term? Maganda siya yung short-term kasi pag kailangan mo, nagagamit mo siya kaagad. But the problem is, if ever na magamit mo or hindi, bayad na po yun. So renew ka na naman the next year. So yan yung short-term healthcare. And another thing is, you cannot renew beyond 60 years old. Hindi kanya kayang i-covered after 60 years old. Bakit? Risky ka na po Marami ng mga sakit during that time. Okay? Pero, actually, dito sa ING, we also have this long-term care plan na tinatawag. Your benefit starts from your age now at age 10 until you get old at age 100 years old. So itong long-term care plan, hindi ba kayo nagtataka? Mga foreigners, they can hire even 2 or 3 tawag nito yung caregivers. Marami silang pera for their health because meron po silang tinatawag na long-term care plan. Actually, I visited Japan, Canada, and Australia. This long-term care plan is very common for them. Okay? Dito sa Pilipinas, meron po nag-o-offer ng long-term care plan. I don't know. Actually, hindi ako sure kung meron sa iba. But right now, the most recommended is the number 1 healthcare provider for long-term care, which is the Kaiser International Health Group Incorporated. So meron pong long-term si Kaiser, Meron din po siyang short term. But right now, I wanted to focus on the long-term care plan. Because kung wala po tayong long-term care, kasi sa short term po until age 60. Ang sa long-term care naman po, from age 10 up to age 100 is meron kang healthcare and at the same time, meron pa siyang investment. Example, sa plan ko. Ang plan ko kasi, pangalan ng plan ko is K100. K100, yung maturity value po nun is 1.1 billion. And for me, that's a very good, di ba, retirement fund as well. Pag wala po tayong healthcare, mamili ka na lang dito sa tatlo. Usually, pag wala po tayong sariling healthcare and said na po yung budget natin, dito po tayo napupunta sa charity. Ang mahirap lang po dito, halo-halo na po yung mga sakit dyan. No, itong open ward or charity ward na tinatawag. Baka meron kang sakit na, meron kang lagnat, di ba? Tapos paglabas mo, meron ka ng TB kasi halo-halo yung sakit dyan eh. But you know what? If ever na meron kang healthcare, baka dito sa payward, pwede pa yung bagsak mo dito. Or maganda tong executive. Di ba? So ano yung gusto niyo dyan? Charity, payward, or executive? Sa akin, executive talaga. Last January 2021, just this year, I was diagnosed with severe dengue. And yun nga, napakamahal no, ng gagastusin. Kasi severe nga. And I'm very thankful because I already have my long-term care plan. So ang binigay sa akin is yung executive. So after a few days, naka-recover po ako kaagad. Kasi syempre, nabibigyan ako ng atensyon. Ako lang mag-isa sa kwarto. 'Di ba? I have peace of mind and mabilis ako nakapagpagaling. So iba pa rin talaga pag meron tayong sariling healthcare. Meron tayong peace of mind na tinatawag. So right now, since we're talking about building solid financial foundation, healthcare, investments, napakarami nating topic, ang tanong ko na lang ngayon, since marami yon, sinong tutulong sa akin para ma-build ko yung solid financial foundation ko? Actually, meron kang dalawang pagpipilian. Pwede ka sa labas, sa bank, broker, agent. Or pwede ka rin mag-start dito sa IMG as an IMG member like me. Okay? So, if you will focus on this bank, broker, agent, example, sa kanila ka magpapatulong, before you can invest, so before you can invest, dadaan ka muna sa bank, broker, agent. Ito, before ka mag-invest dito sa mga companies na ito, karoon ng healthcare, etc., dadaan ka muna sa bank, broker, agent. The problem is, pag dadaan ka sa bank, broker, tsaka agent, pag sinabi nating agent, alam niyo na mangyayari dyan. Meron siyang tinatawag na entry fee and management fees. At up to 20% pa yung tax returns. At yung bank, agent, broker will earn commissions from the product you buy. Yan po yung problem pag merong ahente. So before pa makarating yung investment mo, bawas na. Bakit? Merong nakikikain sa investment mo. Merong agent na kinukuhanan yung pera mo ng komisyon. Well, no offense, because that's their way of making money. Diba? Somehow, we need to feed our family somehow. But for me, nababawasan na yung investment ko. Hindi ko ma-maximize yung investment ko sa mga portfolio ko or kung anong investment yung pinapasukan ko. Ngayon, pwede ka naman mag-start dito sa IMG kung saan ako nagsimula din na isang seaman na starting pa lang in life. And for me, it's very good kasi na-experience ko na. Magto 2 years na ako dito sa IMG, di ba? Maganda kasi dito sa IMG because you can bypass the middleman. Hindi ka na dadaan ng agent. Ikaw mismo, pwedeng mag-invest, di ba, sa mga company na to because of the IMG membership benefits. Meron kang direct access to the companies. You can enjoy discounts from the financial products you buy. And you can become your own money manager. Ikaw talaga yung merong control sa pera mo, di ba? Makakapag-decide ka kung saan mo gusto mag-invest or kung gaano kalaki yung i-invest mo, di ba? Yun yung maganda dito sa IMG. Bakit? Walang nangingialam sa'yo. Yun yung maganda. For me, this is really fully taking control, 100% control of my money, of my investment. Okay? So I highly suggest you start with IMG kung saan din ako nagsimula. Ayun, IMG membership. Dito kasi sa IMG, napakaraming membership benefits at every year is nadadagdagan siya. Hindi pala every year, every quarter of the year. No? Every quarterly, meron tayong convention, nadadagdagan yung mga benefits ni IMG. Isa na nga dyan, yung free ebook natin. No? Kung gusto nyong maraming pa kayong malalaman about financial literacy, this book can really help you. So meron tayong free ebook, then meron din tayong ebook for financial workbook, di ba? Kasi ako dati, baon po ako sa utang, to tell you honestly. Halos 300,000 po yung utang ko. Isa po akong seaman, matagal ako hindi nakasakay, nakakahiya mang sabihin, nabaon po ako sa utang. Yung mga seaman dito, makaka-relate po. Especially ngayon pandemic, mahirap makasampa ng barko. So, minsan po, nababalot po tayo ng utang. And maganda dito sa IMG kasi meron tayong tinatawag na workshop. Actually, pinaka-paborito ko dito is yung workshop number 1, yung debt management. Meron pong tinuro dyan na hindi ko ma-explain dito. Meron pong tinuro dyan sa workshop. Yun po yung natumulong sa akin na maklear ko yung aking utang na medyo malaki-laki din. At age 24, meron akong ganong utang, no? So, itong workshop na to, 5 po ito, libre po ito. Once you become a member of IMG, kasama na po ito sa ating membership. So, pwede nyong pag-aralan yan. Mga mutual funds, nandito po yan sa workshop natin. Meron ka pang free ebook about life insurance. Kung gusto mo maging license ng life insurance company like me, no, nakaka-exam ko lang, then you can have that one. Meron pa tayong free financial check-up. Pwede natin i-check yung bulsa natin kung healthy pa ba. Libre lang po yan. And you can as well become a licensed financial planner like us. So dito naman, once you become a member of IMG, meron ka automatic up to 300,000 plus personal accident insurance. Sa mga new members, 100K po kaagad yan. Okay? And meron ka pang 50,000 Fidelity Life Insurance na 500 pesos lang. 50,000. So one-time fee lang po yung 500 pesos, wala ka nang ibang babayaran. Meron ka pang vision care. Kung malabo na yung paningin mo, or kung malabo na yung pagtingin niya sa'yo, joke lang. So pwede kang magkaroon nitong vision care, no? So libreng eye frames, lente na lang babayaran. So alam niyo naman, yung frames mas mahal po yan sa lente. So at least dito, meron ka ng libre every year. 2 po yan, no? And of course, meron tayong Kaiser International Health Group, yung sinasabi ko kanina na long-term care. If you're interested with that one, later on, meron pong seminar niyan, 5 p.m. So, pwede ka rin mag-attend. And ito po yung mga benefits natin. So, medical services for Kaiser Medical Centers all over the Philippines. Right now, nasa Manila pa sila but they will expand in Mindanao and Cebu. No? They will expand more. So, and of course, yung mga healthcare products natin, meron tayong long-term care, senior care, tsaka short-term care, which is the Kaiser Trumax. So, madami po itong mga benefits ni IMG. And pinakapaborito ng lahat, no, is yung Soldivo Funds. At nakakapag-ipon po tayo dito. Di ba? So, ito po yung laman niya. Merong SM, Ayala Land, Ayala Corporation, SM Prime Holdings, BPI, BDO, Jollibee, ICTSI, and marami pa. Itong mga companies na under the Soldivo Strategic Growth Fund. Ito po yung mutual fund na tinatawag. So if you want to invest in mutual funds, maganda ngayon kasi 1,000 pesos lang, which is kasama na sa membership mo sa IMG, and at the same time, pwede kang magdagdag 20 pesos lang anytime, anywhere. Okay? So, and of course, meron tayong tinatawag na income replacement assurance, then yung ating mga mutual funds, and yung ating direct stock trading. So, nainganyo ka bang mag-trade ng directly? So, meron po tayong tinatawag dyan ng my trade. Okay? So, pwede po natin pag-aralan yan dito at meron tayong access niyan dito sa IMG. And Palawan Pawn Shop is a direct partner of International Marketing Group na kung saan pwede kang mag-invest or pwede kang mag-send ng iyong mga investment through Palawan Pawn Shop all over the Philippines na po yan. Kaya sinabi ko anytime, anywhere. And of course, meron din tayong tinatawag na mga vault assurance. Kung marami kang sasakyan, meron kang bahay, and you want to have a discount sa ating mga non-life insurance, then you can have that as well in IMG. Meron ako isang member, she's wife of an OFW sa Kuwait, no? So tuwang-tuwa yung wife niya because yun nga, meron silang sasakyan dalawa, and malaki yung natitipid nila sa sa non-life insurance ng kanilang mga car. Ayun. So yan, share ko lang to simple. And of course, if you want real estate as well, if you want to invest in condominiums like me, so you can invest here with discounts. Kasi meron tayong mga partner, SMDC, Ayala Land, DMCI. And we have special courses, writing a book, siya na sino, and case study funnels as well. And ayun, meron pa tayong, if you want to create your own corporation, meron tayong APS. Of course, brought to us by IMAX. And benefit number 29, ito yung pinakabagong benefit namin, which is the legal assistance program. So meron ka bang issue sa lupa, or meron ka bang gustong ikonsulta sa isang lawyer? Available na po yan dito sa IMG. Libre po yung 2 sessions per year. So every session is around, I guess, mga 45 minutes. Ayan. So marami ka nang masasabi kay or mapag-uusapan kay attorney. So pag meron nangaharas sa'yo, so talk to my lawyer na. Kasi meron na tayo legal assistance program dito sa IMG. Libre lang po yan. And we have the Everest. If ever na merong kinuha ni Lord from our family, then we can use this one as well. So this is just a concierge. And IMG Auto Program. So yung nangangarap dyan na magkaroon ng sariling sasakyan, gusto mo bang magkaroon ng malaking discount? Well, IMG is here for you. IMG program is the key. So last time merong bumili ng, I guess, parang van yata yun, no? So mga around 140,000 yung na-discount nila. Okay? And ayun, no? We also have these kind of other membership benefits, which is the rewards. You can become part of the financial industry like us. So sinabi ko nga kanina, dati akong seaman, right now, for good na ako, hindi na ako nagbabarko. For magto 2 years na rin akong hindi sumasakay, hindi sumasampa. So pwede ka rito part-time, pwede rin full-time. Ito yung maganda, no? Kasi marami tayong OFW sa team. So dito walang quota, walang pressure, permanent yung position, no demotion. Ownership and vesting rights, pwedeng ipamana sa ating mga pamilya, sa ating wife, sa ating anak, whatever happens to us. And yung extra income na 20K to 50K monthly, that's really good. So okay na po ba yung 20K or 50K monthly na extra income from your extra income, part-time income lang? For me, that's very good. Malaking tulong sa family natin yan. So 50,000, sweldo na ng sa barko. Sweldo na ng seaman or AB. Malaki na yung 50,000. And you can as well travel the world. So actually, when I was a seafarer before, I really traveled the world. No, kasi yung barko ko is worldwide kami. So marami ako napuntahan na countries and 6 continents, no? I've been there. But for me, dito sa IMG, maganda lang, meron pa ring free travel, no? So even though hindi na ako nagbabarko, pero next year, most probably, sa London na yung travel namin. So that's free from IMG. So pwede ka rin mag-qualify dyan. Okay? So this is my mentor. So siya talaga yung nauna dito sa IMG sa akin. Actually, senior ko siya sa academy. I'm from DMMA or Davao Merchant Marine Academy. Seaman din siya by profession. Marine officer. So si Sir Dave Vallejos. Then yung mother naman niya is nagtitinda ng isda. So for the past 3 years or 4 years, for good na rin siya sa Pilipinas. No? Right now, pa-travel na lang. He is one of the youngest senior executive vice chairman. And isa rin sa mga kabaro natin dito sa IMG. So kung seaman ka, if you want, kung gusto mo nang mag-stop sa pagbabarko or gusto mo ng part-time income, then IMG is the best for you. Kasi na-prove namin, kami ng mga seaman, that this company can really help us. Okay? And another rewards yung ring, pins, watch, and car. No? So sa awa ng Diyos, car na lang yung wala sa atin dyan. Baka naman, no? So si Sir Dave, no, kuha na niya. And of course, yung free HMO coverage. So meron ding short-term healthcare for those, no? For those na gustong magkaroon ng short-term healthcare, libre lang po 'yan. Meron pa tayong members portal, no? So mamaya pakita natin yung portal natin. Dominate tool, newsletters and emails at yung payment system ng IMG, which is the new Rakash. So, and of course, sa mga international, meron tayong exclusive benefits. Pag international po kayo, nasa other country kayo, pwede kayong mag-sign up as international. Mas mahal lang konti yung bayad, pero ang dami benefits. Etong money platform natin, yung Visa card, exclusive events, runs and contests, at itong worldwide protection, dito talaga ako napabilib sa mga international. If you're an international member, gusto mo magkaroon ng international code, mas mahal lang konti, pero itong protection na to, hindi mo kayang i-dispute to. Napakaganda. Accidental death benefit, $500,000. Burial benefit, 100,000. Accidental medical reimbursement benefit, 100K. Acts of terrorism, lalo right now, di ba, sa Lebanon, sa, I guess, Afghanistan is, wala na, no, na-overturn na by Taliban. So, meron tayong mga acts of terrorism or something like that, then, we should have this international code. Okay? And meron pa tayong unprovoked murder and assault, 600,000. And accidental disablement benefit. And marami pa. Meron pa yung repatriation. If ever na nasa other country yung OFW natin at hindi makauwi ng Pilipinas kasi lack of budget, then IMG will arrange everything for us in partnership with Manila Bankers Life, yung repatriation service natin. Napakaraming benefits talaga dito if you will become a member of International Marketing Group. Actually, napakalaking tipid talaga kung susumahin mo yun if you will avail of the benefits. Lagpas ng siguro sobra siguro 200,000 yan. But just like any other membership platform, IMG as well, meron din siyang membership fee. Okay? So, ito pala yung portal natin before tayo pumunta, no? Ito pala yung portal natin. So, if you have noticed, nandito na yung mga most of our benefits. So, ito yung portal natin. So, matatrack mo dito lahat ng mga investment mo. Pati ng mga benefits din na nandito sa IMG. Yearly business accreditation for only 1.5. So, yung membership fee natin, papakita ko yung price mamaya. And yung renewal na lang po niya is 1.5 na lang for every year. So every year, marirenew po lahat ng benefits natin and at the same time, pati rin po yung mga insurances natin. Okay? So, if you want to become part of IMG, talk to the person who invited you. Paano ba mag-start sa IMG? No? So, go back to the person na nag-invite sa'yo para matulungan ka niya kung paano mag-start dito sa IMG. Or, you can message me as well if ako yung nag-invite sa iyo. Thank you so much for listening sa ating training. But before that, sino ba yung mga members ng IMG? Dito pala sa IMG, we have diverse members, yung mga people dito. So we have uniform personnel, yung mga police. Then we also have the Coast Guards. No? And of course, yung mga teachers. So mga teachers natin, they really need financial education, just like everyone else. And of course, OFWs at mga kabaro naming seaman. So I can still remember this one. Ito, last year pa to, no? Na picture namin ni Sir Dave. Nag-educate kami sa, I guess, sa ano yan? Sa Safe Shark, no? So, OFW and seafarers. Anyway, you can go back to the person who invited you para matulungan ka niya how to get started with IMG. So, yun lang yung training natin for today, and go back to the person who invited you, or you can contact me kung ako yung nag-invite sa inyo. Thank you so much, everyone. God bless and welcome to IMG family.